Use the second from the right lane to turn right. At the light, turn right onto North Central Expressway. In half a mile, use the left lane to take the ramp to US 75 South.
Yes, there's a lot of fog. It's clearing up now. Definitely will take time on the road. Remember to give my video a thumbs up.
Use the left lane to take the ramp to US 75 South. Then merge onto US 75 South. Continue on US 75 South for 28 miles.
So I'm driving from McKinney, Texas. I'm going into Dallas, Texas this morning. Give my video a thumbs up now, please. Yeah, give my video a thumbs up, please. And thank you. Alright. So it is, what time is it now? Oh, one little thumbs up. It is 8:15 in the morning. No school today, so life is great on the road. No traffic or not much traffic. Let's, you know what, let me not say that because 75 is usually busy. Good morning, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. How are you doing? Remember to go ahead and subscribe to my page. I would really love that. Okay, I would really love that. Thank you for passing through. Even if you don't subscribe, I really appreciate you taking the time out. All right. Hopefully one day I'll get a drone and I will be able to showcase additional content. I do a lot of traveling. So, and I do love driving, so I try to showcase, you know, places that I visit. My page is a little bit boring right now, but hopefully I will be able to showcase more content. I'm originally from Jamaica. I'm a nurse and a bag of things are going on, but bear with me. One day my page will be blowing up, so just pray for me and subscribe and just look out for more. All right, and in the meantime, you can also subscribe to my Think Nursing page. Yes, my broadcast it. Subscribe to my Think Nursing page. I do a lot of nursing content, so go over there and be a part of the platform. All right, and yeah, I'm not gonna be able to read on a comment right now, so bear with me on that. But thank you for tuning in. Usually I'll be on the off-road for this. Oh no, this is 75. This is 75. It kind of similar to 95, I guess. Yeah, it's a lot of traffic. So this is 75 in Texas. We have another one called 635 that is awful as well. I'm not going on 635 in Texas here. So I'm just gonna be on 75 heading into Dallas, and that's it. 6:35 sometimes, depending on which direction I'm going. If I was gonna go straight into Cedar Hill, but I have this gentleman that I want to see first, so I'm gonna go into Dallas and then later on I'll go into Cedar Hill. But for now, I will just go 6:30. I'll go 75 and then, you know, take some back road into Cedar Hill later on. Oh no, this is not in Virginia, dear. Yeah. So I want to do traveling full time. I love to travel. I love to do a lot of road trips. Yes. I used to do a lot of road trip, like, you know, years ago. At that time, I never started content creation. I never really think about content creation. And I've done a lot of road trips. And the content that I videoed, you know, years ago, at the time I had a Samsung phone and I had a real time transferring my content over to my iPhone when I switched over, and so I lost everything. And now I started content creation, and I wish I had all those videos. Yeah, but I can't wait. I'm hoping to get a drone and start back all of those things. Yeah, I'm excited about it. I would really want to do that full time. Be like a nursing, you know, content creator, a nurse content creator, and travel the world, talk to nurses, and you know, that kind of vibe. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So stick around. I want to showcase more of Jamaica as well. I have a lot of content. If you see, like, I have a few videos that I've posted, but I never really know much about videoing. So the videos I've posted on the page here, they've never really videoed properly. They've never really videoed properly, and but people did seem to like the page, the content. So my apologies if you realize the footages never really come out properly, but I try my best moving forward to ensure that, you know, the videos are good, and that's it. Alright, so we're in Allen right now, passing through Allen, Texas. I know I can't really see anything much, and that's why I say I want to get a drone, but I don't want to spend so much money on getting a drone right now when my time, I don't allocate my time properly. My time is not so flexible, and so that is just it. Can't spend so much money on a drone, and I probably don't end up using it that well because the drone is expensive. So expensive. So this is Allen, and Allen is pretty quiet. Down this side is pretty quiet. I love it down here. Allen Plano. Wanted to go on the to the side over there, on the off-road. Follow GPS, you know, I turn in an idiot. And then we're gonna go through Plano. So these places are a little bit close, very close. It won't take me through Plano. No, I don't want to go through Plano. I'm gonna just go straight because that is just too much. That is just gonna be too much. So I have an idea of where I'm going. It's the first time I'm gonna see this gentleman, so I'm not gonna follow the GPS and go the direction that I know, and then from there let GPS reroute me. But sometimes this thing will take you on I think it wants to take me on the toll. I think that's what it wants to do. And the toll expensive in Texas here. Very, very expensive. So I'm gonna continue driving to where I know, and then from there let it reroute me. So we're in a place called Plano, Texas. What happened to you now, Nathan? What happened to you now? I never tell you to type. Eh? After I never tell you to stop on type. But thank you for stopping by, and good morning to you too. Eh? Good morning to you. And I hope your day goes well. Okay. You never see people have thing there. You ever see people have chicken on live stream yet? I was sit down and we watch it, and I see people snoring on live stream, and we sit down and we watch it. Yeah, man. And sometimes I see thousands of people sitting down and enjoying it. Alright. Popo on the road. Somewhere up here. To the left is the HOV lane. So if you have 2 passengers or more, then you can drive over that side. If not, then a problem for you and the police. Yeah. A lot of us are guilty of driving over there. A lot of people guilty of driving over there, even one of them alone in the car. Some people must put up some little mannequin in them car with a hat and drive over there. Oh Lord. Yeah, but sometimes the traffic is so awful and that lane is empty. And yeah man, people run the risk and drive over there, but the ticket is so huge. You don't want to run the risk and drive over there. You don't want to run the risk and drive over there. So we're in Plano here. And as I said, Plano is very quiet. There's a really good school district. We're going to call this section of Plano the older section of Plano, the older part of Plano. So the houses down this side is a little bit older. Yeah. You know, everywhere you go, you have the uptown and downtown section. Yeah. So we're going to call this section the downtown section of Plano. They have a Tesla dealership to your right side over there. But otherwise, it's nice. And then Frisco is very is getting very, very popular. Houses over there is very, very expensive. A lot of persons are moving into the Frisco area. So like your Frisco, McKinney, Allen, Plano, those are very, very popular area in Texas right now. They're getting so developed. Usually have a lot of construction. I'm still building a ton of road in Texas. Still building a lot of roads in Texas. From me move from Texas how many years now? This road has been under construction and still is. Still under construction. So, and that has been what? Since 2019? Yeah, I'm still a dig up road. They're still building on the road here in Texas. I was talking with a lady one day, and she was like in her 80s year old. And the lady was saying that, I was saying that 6:35, like I was running late for work, and I was saying to her that, oh my word, 6:35 is awful. They're still doing a lot of road repair. And she's like, from I was a child, that road has been under construction. And I am 80 plus years old. And I started laughing. And she's like, yeah, it has been under construction for the last 80 odd years. And I'm like, whoa. She's like, that road is never going to end in terms of repair. And when I moved here in 2019, it has been under repair. And it's what, 2026? And it's still under repair. So them still expand. They're still developing. Stop. If I see some cars coming and it look like them no seem like them have any brake, that white car no look like it out to stop. Alright. towards, like, you know, downtown. We're not gonna go down into downtown Dallas, but because that is gonna be a headache. We're heading around that direction. So I have 23 minutes to the direction of the gentleman that I'm going to see. And we're about 3 minutes away from, like, where 635 is the other road that leads to there's another road that is very congested here in Texas, like always busy. We call it 635. So you see this traffic out here, it's gonna split down that side. So whatever I'm doing in Dallas area, I try to finish it before 12 o'clock because I hate the traffic after 12, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Yeah, I hate it. And with the traffic and with the construction now, the GPS don't pick up some of the roads that are under construction. So sometimes you're driving and the GPS will tell you if you continue to drive and the road block off. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Alright, so to your right, that direction would take you on to 635. Don't know if you'll be able to see, but yeah. So we're heading into the direction of, like, Forest Lane, Walnut Hill Lane. So all the major hospitals down this side: Baylor, Scott and White, Texas Health Resources or Presbyterian. That's a level 1 trauma hospital. You have Medical City Heart and Spine Hospital. Which one is Benziago? What am I late for? Texas Health Heart and Spine to your left. It's a specialist hospital. You have Bumseed, Baylor, Scott and White. That is downtown Dallas. Royal Lane in Dallas have some really nice houses around there. Yeah, the people them around the place, the bougie, very, very bougie. Yeah, and very, very bougie around the place there. Alright, so I want me to exit at 5A. Alright, that carrier gonna come out to just have a feeling. I need to be over to the right in 1.5 miles, which is roughly 1 minute, right? That's how we read it.
Use the right lane to turn slightly left onto the Texas 12 Loop East Rim. Then you take a slight right onto the Texas 12 Loop East Rim.
Oh, they're confusing.
Slight. Then merge onto Texas 12 Loop East.
This a road here? Okay, I think so.
Continue on Texas 12 Loop East for 3 miles.
Okay. When you miss a turn in a problem. When you miss a turn a problem. I hate missing my turn. Oh Lord. So if it means that somebody ever got toot me, I'm sorry. But you ever got toot, I forgot put your hand on your horn. But I hate it, okay. But nobody never toot me today. But sometimes when the road is very confusing, when you have multiple turns. Yeah. Alright. It's the first time I'm going around this location, so we're in Dallas here. Dallas, Texas. It says Texas Loop E. Okay. So it looked nice out. Yeah, the temperature of 52 degrees, so not that bad. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Alright, 2 miles of driving. So we're on a road called Butner Boulevard. Butner Boulevard in Texas. Dallas, Texas. And Dallas have a whole heap of space down there just in case you don't want to move in here. Texas have a whole heap of space. A ton of space in Texas. Yeah. I'm gonna take time and talk. Oh Lord. It's not so bad. Okay. We're at Walling Lane. Oh, and they have a DART train. They have DART train, like a train that runs through some places in Dallas here. They have a Dallas DART train. It's a train. I'll tell you the funny story. The first time I saw the train, you know, the train stop. The train pull up at the stoplight with me and stop. Ever heard anything like that yet? I was driving and I got the stop at the stoplight, the red, and the train pull up at the stoplight and stop beside me. Mr. I will be telling me take out my phone and start laugh and take a picture. Because I never see that yet. You can go ahead. I never see that yet. And then when I got the green light, the train moved off with me as well. But it wasn't a long train. It was just like 3 or 4 cabins. But it was funny. It was 4 cabins. It was only 4 cabins. Yeah. And they have the dark bus. But a lot of times when we used to have patients that come in to the hospital, the patients usually get their tickets. They have like dark tickets, and they'll be riding the bus for a long time because the hospitals will be giving out the tickets, because a lot of the patients will be like homeless. And they'll give them the tickets and they'll ride the train for the whole day until 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, when the bus when the ride is finished and the bus station closed or train station is closing, and the driver calls the police, and then the police will come and escort these folks. And then what happens is that they remember they're homeless, so they don't have anywhere to go. So what they do is they start complaining of headache, they start complaining of back pain, you know, and so they end up going to the hospital. They end up taking them to the hospital because of whatever complaint, and then before you know it, they discharge them again. They discharge just in time to get back on the dark bus, because hospitals want them out, and in order to get them out, a lot of time we give them a ride, and the ride is what, back to with the ticket. So you get them on a dart bus or a dart train, and the cycle just continues. So every night you see these patients coming back in. So we call them the frequent flyers, because every night it's the same thing. It's the police come in at 12 o'clock with the patients. Because I really don't have any legit reason. It's just because the bus station or the train station is closed why they're coming in. Yeah. So that is one of the biggest challenge in the Dallas area that the hospitals having to deal with. Yeah, the emergency room, that is. But sometimes these patients do have legitimate concern, but because they're frequent flyers, quote unquote, we consider to be, we overlook, or they get overlooked in terms of their concern, because they always cry a wolf, and because they're there every single day, when they really have a concern, it's not being checked out. Because if every night the police take you in because the train station closed, and because the train station closed, you say you're having head pain, and the one time you say you're having head pain, and it probably is a real head pain, and you go to the hospital, but because the doctors and the hospital staff know that your head pain is head pain because you just need a place to stay for the night, and before, a lot of times, sometimes I would say, yes nurse or doctor, me gone, they leave. Then you realize that the one time that the head pain is a legitimate head pain, the patient leave, or the patient didn't get a full workup for that head pain, and then it is a actual stroke or a bleed, and then it is something that we always say, if we did know, we would have worked up. So sometimes you realize that those frequent flyers become a problem. So you find out that some hospitals just go ahead and just work up everybody, and sometimes you might be wondering, why is it that You go into the hospital and the doctor work me up for a headache, and you're spending this amount of money. It's because of situations like that, liability. Because you might just be that one person that they say, oh yeah, it's just a regular headache and it's, you know, nothing. But because they've had situations where one person come in and it was just a regular headache for that person, or it was just a frequent flyer, it was just a homeless person that wanted a place to sleep, and because we normally just let them sleep and we didn't work them up because yeah, they just needed a place because the train station kicked them out, you know, and the police took them over here. We didn't work them up well enough, and then it is something that the hospital have to deal with, the doctor have to deal with, and so it just become like, okay, we'll just work up everybody who comes in for a headache, and then guess what, you get a big fat hospital bill, and everybody had this head start paying them about the bill that you just get for something as simple as a headache. Yeah, healthcare in America, you know. All right, 4 more minutes to go. Where are we? We are on Mercy. I guess we're still on Butner Boulevard. Okay. Butner Boulevard. So where all this water it run go now when it settle. I know they have really good drainage system here in Texas, but down there so just look like a valley. It's like water we just settle right down there. So that's the thing about Texas. Like I've been here for a good while, since 2019, and a lot of rain would fall, and before you know it, like it just seemed like the rain just like the water. I don't know where the water run go. I don't know, like the rainfall now and 15 minutes later the place just dry up. Like they have some really good drainage system, at least where I live. I don't really see any flooding going on like that. I'm just a carrier. Alright.
Go past this light, then, at the next one, turn left onto John West Road.
I only have like 2 little stoplights. So that's why I'm staying behind this car. Wouldn't hurt.
At the light, turn left onto John West Road.
Okay. All right. My time. It's my time. So the other day I was driving, and nowadays I kind of get timid going through a stoplight because this gentleman run the stoplight and run right into the side of my vehicle. You know, the Lord has me covered. Yeah, man. So the Lord tell me, say, press on the gas, press on the gas. So comes him running on the side, the back of the, like in the what do you call that side, you know? How you call it? The passenger, the tire. That's all right, that side there. You ever do a T-bone?
Turn left onto
But
Holmway
down
Circle.
that side,
Then
yeah.
turn left onto Bobolos Lane.
Down that side. Oh yes, so may I go? The Lord said, drive up, girl. I'm coming. And yeah. All right, guys. It was nice
Turn left
having
onto
your
Travelvlog
company
Lane.
here.
Then your destination
Okay.
on the left.
Thank you for tuning in, and we will chat in a bit. So enjoy your day, and
Your destination
as
is on the left.
usual, have a wonderful day and stay safe out there. All right, big up on yourself all the time.